Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to come out here and show you a little something here that I come up here on this morning. If you guys have been watching, you've already seen that we had one sow out here in the pasture give birth, and we've just let her be ever since. They've been doing good out here. They are getting fast, so catching them is going to be fun. But either way, we had another black sow that was been out here. We knew she was going to be coming in and giving birth here soon at any time. Had a storm come through last night, which always seems to push pregnancies a little faster. So I figured I'd just give you a little shot here. I kind of come around, just kind of looking what stalls he might be in, and kind of rolled up on both of them in here together with all the babies, which is pretty neat to see. So I figured I'd share that with you guys here this morning. If you guys are watching here and haven't subscribed already to the channel, please take a minute, man. Just hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, you can find us on Facebook with Bodine Farms and Meat Market. You can also find us on Instagram as well. So without further ado here, let me show you guys some sweet pictures here. Hey guys, we're back. Just wanted to show you around. It's ridiculously hot, man. It's been really hot around here for the past few days, and I've been trying to do things to keep the pigs cool. Again, pigs don't sweat. I'm trying to keep their body temps as cool as we can get them. It's extremely humid, making it hard to breathe, whether you're human or an animal. So we've been doing a bunch of stuff to kind of get what we can as far as getting these guys cooled down. Let me just turn you guys around here. I'm going to show you some of the pigs. All right, so fortunately enough, we've had some rain though, and there's a couple nice little ponds out here now for the pigs to wallow in, which they go back and forth. Right now, some of the pigs here are catching some shade on the other side of this building, where it is damp over here. We just put gutters up on the building, and went ahead and you guys can kind of see that one long gutter there come from the center, because we didn't want to put a downspout on the other side. The terrain drains this way, and then we didn't want the pigs to be messing it up. So anyway, these are some of them here kind of cooling down outside in the breeder pasture. So here they are, all kind of laid up here getting cool. Now you guys remember we ended up having 2 sets of sows here farrow out, just out in the pasture here, and I've had some questions of saying, hey, why don't you just farrow outside? Why'd you spend all the money on a farrowing barn? Long story short, guys, is I have done this before as far as trying to farrow outside. The biggest obstacle is trying to catch the little ones, trying to manage the little ones. Because we're going to bring them in, we're going to go ahead and castrate them, and stuff like that. So we castrate all of our males, and so it makes it really hard for us, one, to manage the sow. I like to manage my sow when she's pregnant and getting ready to give birth, and we kind of specialize a little bit in giving them a little bit better diet while they're lactating and things like that, and then again just being able to manage my piglets. Very hard to do out here on a pasture, and so, but I mean, in all honesty, they are doing pretty good. Both sets of mamas are here, and so they have been doing good. Pigs are kind of intermingling. You can kind of see the little one there. And at this point, mothers don't care. They just let them milk, nurse off each one of them. We just kind of left them alone. Again, they've been doing pretty good, and despite what I've actually said and the problems that I've had with the farrowing huts, we did get lucky on this round, but truly that's it. I think that because it was so hot, I think that for the most part, the pigs just wanted to separate, and you know, mothers were laying down more than normal, you know, which I think is what kind of contributed to the fact that we didn't lose any babies. So I mean, it is you know, again, I like them as huts as far as having protection and shelter out in the pasture, and having shade and stuff like that is fine. And like you can see, like this guy here, let me see if I can get past the sun for you guys. You know, they've kind of dug it out, and then, you know, once we've gotten rain, it becomes a little pool in there. Once that happens, they'll lay in there consistently. This pasture, again, even though it's pretty much bare here, we've got some low areas in the back where water does sit, and you can kind of see the orange, it's iron coming out of the ground here, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, like I say, I'm not really keen on these guys as far as farrowing out here. Here's Burke, our registered Berkshire boar that's out here, who has got a mess of babies, and we're going to show you that here in a minute. But this is actually a pretty nice little deep little pond that they're laying in. What you want, buddy? What you want? So Burke wants a little loving. He's a big baby, he really is. Sometimes I can get him to just kind of lay right down. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Yep. So he's laid right out. That's all it took. What do you think, big boy? So there's Burke all laid out. He likes his belly rub. He's a trip. But it is nice to have a boar like this guy here, who's just as gentle as can be. He's good with all the babies out here. He's done a really good job. Loves his little belly rubs here. So yeah, let me bring you guys into the farrowing barn where we're full. Every stall except for one we just weaned out some pigs the other day again. I'm sorry I missed that with you guys, but stay with me here, and I will show you what's going on. All right, so before we get to the farrowing barn here, again, this is the deep bedding barn that we're raising out hogs. We're actually getting ready to take our first group of hogs that I'm going to say at least spent half of their life in here, just about, maybe a little less. So we're going to see how that goes. Again, we've been able to keep the whole area staying really dry, which is nice. We've been rolling out hay bales, little short bales that we've had from baling this year. So there's hay mixed all around, so they do kind of pick through it. Again, it's still hot. Even in here, it is cooler than being outside, with the exception of the swimming pools out there. You know, other than that, it is pretty cool in here. We rigged up a fan on this side for temporary right now. And then in here, they're really just kind of staying over by the water, sitting on that concrete right now. But the overall temperature here in this open barn is surely less than being outside here in the sun. I'm definitely going to say that. So there is surely an added benefit here to this barn, with it being open, the way it is constructed. If I had my choice, I would probably, you know, putting up a building, something like this. I like the upper half where you know, he can escape, but probably a couple things. Probably would put 2 fans in the backside. Probably do something like that, or even maybe a window of some sort that you know, air can just kind of free flow through. We've been putting a little bit of corn here in this area, which is instead of putting it through the whole thing, just because we've gotten lazy, to be honest with you. but it's actually created a little cool area, and pigs have come over here and laid down. So you know, in situations where it's so hot, you know, it's, if you can make the pigs comfortable, whatever, you know, it's that's kind of the goal. Rigged a fan up here for temporary use, just because again it's so hot, and they're already taking full advantage of this. I got in, it's blowing pretty well through most half of the barn, so it's really nice, just to give them something a little extra. Again, here is you know, most of them here, especially the bigger ones, this group, they've been splashing water out of the Ritchie water. I think I told you guys about that kind of stuff when we were installing, if you had a chance to watch that video. So you know, they just kind of been throwing water out of it. The concrete is going to stay cooler anyway, so it's they are kind of harboring around this area here, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm hoping that now that we've got this fan going, maybe we'll get some pigs to kind of scatter out a little bit. You guys can see right there where it's wet. This is primarily where they've actually been using the bathroom, peeing anyway, and then they're kind of pooping over and out of the corner. But they have been using it, unfortunately, but that's how it's going to go, because it is so hot. They're using it to cool down. So we'll probably end up throwing a couple bales of straw within that, just to kind of get them, you know, maybe that straw, soak that stuff up there, keep cool. Either way, so far doing pretty good. Let's just check where we're at here, if I can get you. It's kind of hard to see. 62% humidity here inside the barn. 94.3 degrees. Outside temperature on my other one is reading about 104. And outside there, humidity is just about the same either way. The sun will dry out in you know, open areas a little faster, but it's so humid today, so I don't think it's really going to matter. Stay here with me though. Let's go over to the farrowing barn. Let me just show you guys what's going on over there. Give you a little update. It's a good chance here, guys. If you haven't already, like my channel, subscribe to the channel. You can find us on Facebook again, Bodine Farms and Meat Market. You know, I'd love to see you guys come along. You know, maybe find little tricks, maybe give us some tips. You know, other than that, stay with us here, and we'll give you an update on the other stuff. All right, guys, so here we are. We're in this farrowing barn. You know, it's really hot outside when you're getting notifications from your phone that it's overheating. I think I'm 10 minutes and 39 seconds now on the recording. So it's hot. Anybody who knows me knows that I used to do a lot of electrical work. It's what I did for 15 years of my life, before the chickens give us an opportunity to go full-time, and then growing the farm from there. So with it being so hot, you know, we couldn't can never get enough done anyway. I ended up staying out here very late one day to make sure that we got all of our stuff done, and so that we could cool down our pigs in here. So let me just check with what's going on, and I'll show you guys. All right, so here is our here's our farrowing barn here. Excuse the little bit of mess on the floor right now. Past couple days we've actually added, believe it or not, we've added new straw. We're gonna do it again today, but most of them are just running the water in the back. I think there was another episode I showed you guys that the little babies, you know, more so they get down on that bottom nipple, but right now mamas are doing it too. They're flooding the area just to stay cool. So anyway, we put in these dyno fans. We got these from Eastern Shore Poultry. Another nice buy with these guys here. These things put out a mess load of air. Really nice. Went ahead and put lights in here. Each of our poles here are equipped with a light switch to go ahead and turn lights on and off and on the given barn. During the day we're keeping the center one on just to keep a little extra light, but try to keep it cool. So each stall kind of broke in half with the way that everything is, and down. Just cleaned this stall out completely yesterday, bleached it down. This is one of our sows here. A little dark. I could have turned the light on, but either way, she is. She did give birth. Looks like everybody's doing pretty good. So we got, you know, again, I'm standing here, and these dyno fans are really nice, man. Put out a lot of air. So we got all of our dyno fans up on both sides. Again, just some lights in here. So just, you know, nothing elaborate. We went ahead and wormed these guys this morning. Well, not the piglets, just the mothers. Wormed the mothers today. We used ivermectin paste mixed into a slop in their feed, and it works pretty well. This mother here, man, she got some beautiful, beautiful babies. And I don't know if can I get that? One baby's laying in the feed bin there. But yeah, these guys, what I do with that too is I pour a little bit of feed in a bowl. Went ahead and put the correct dosage of the, and it's actually the horseworm and ivermectin. It's got that apple taste to it. You can just follow, it's 1.87% ivermectin, so it's, you know, it's comparable to some of the things you're going to use. You just, you know, use the appropriate dosage. We just use it because they're, you know, it has a taste to it, which helps the sows go ahead and eat it down. Also, what I do is I mix some cheap strawberry syrup in that mix, and then I'll mix a little water and just kind of make up a, you know, a nice little mixture there, and then just enough so that the mother will eat it all at one shot, and then I'll stand there with them and do it so they make it to. I make sure that they actually have and getting what they need. We're not going to worm the piglets yet. You don't want to worm piglets until they're at least 6 weeks old. So what we do is we wean them at, once we wean them, we'll go ahead and worm them and kind of go from there. This mother here is doing really well with all of hers. All these males we've already cut with her. We still do have to get in here. We've got at least 4 sets of piglets right now that are going to be cut and ready to go. So figured I'd give you an update on the barn. It's the open stalls are doing really good for right now, so we'll kind of see what we're going to have to adjust in for, you know, for the winter time. But other than that, pigs are doing good. We went ahead and cleaned out the Ritchie waters already today. You guys have seen me do that before. Just take a wooden spatula, kind of go around and clean up, you know, any of the stuff that gets in there. So that's what we've been doing here this morning. So look, guys, I thank you for coming with us on this episode. Again, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, please do. Keep following us for more, and we'll try to keep everybody up to date. I hope everybody liked all the pictures of the little babies. It's fun. There's probably, oh boy, probably 60 to 70 babies on the ground right now. We'll get a full count once we actually get everything weaned off and get them out. Again, stay with us. We're going to be setting our scales up and running pigs through. We got to take them in on Tuesday. We got a group of 6 going in. Then we got a group of 4 going after that. So we're going to go ahead and get them weighed out. So stick with us here. Follow us on these episodes. Subscribe to the channel. And we love having you guys. Thank you.